Well, hello everybody. This is Nathan with The Nate Escape. Today we're exploring Dame's Cave and a couple of other named caves. We're over in the Withlacoochee State Forest right now. This is a little bit of a climb. You gotta go down, then up, then through to get in here. But it's all pretty neat. So sit back, relax, and enjoy my spelunking. It's not a terribly long walk. There's a point where the trees kind of tell you people like to come back here and spray paint stuff. So there's a couple of caves back here. There's Dame's Cave, then there is Peace Cave, then Danger Cave, and then there's one other one that I saw that's got a name. It's like Sick Bat Cave or something like that. Which, you know, who doesn't want to go see some sick bats, huh? Ooh, a little slippery. And yesterday and today, we got a couple of showers finally. This isn't really where I live, but close enough. But Brooksville is around where this is at. But we got the showers over where I live too. So, much needed. Given how dry it's been lately, but the ground around here, well, brain fart. The ground around here is a lot of clay, and so it gets kind of slippery after a rain like this. It's very smooth, but when you step on it, you can still feel kind of a little bit of give, like you don't have enough traction. But it's pretty. Should be a fun little adventure. I have been here before, so I know of at least 3 caves, how to get to them. But apparently there's supposed to be nearly 40 out here. I just haven't seen them all. But a lot of them, they say they're kind of sectioned off. They've got like a grate over top of them, so that way the bats in the cave don't get disturbed, I believe, and probably because they're a little dangerous too. So we're not going to be too bold or adventurous, but I know where I can and can't go. There was one spot where started to crawl, and then I was thinking, you know, this is how people wind up missing. And they make a documentary about all your dumb antics that led up to you getting hurt. So we'll be pretty careful. Lots of hearts spray painted on trees and stuff. So this must be part of a trail that loops around to go to Peace Cave. I haven't been that way before. Stuck on the main trail. There's another fork that should get us there. So this tract is part of the Withlacoochee State Forest. It is managed by volunteers who come out, and I'm not sure what all they do. But the trail was made with the help of volunteers as well, which these caves are some of the oldest in Florida, and also one of the few sets of dry caves in the state. Most of the other ones run underground and around springs and stuff. They connect to water, which I don't have any certification in scuba diving. And also, from the little bit of a rabbit hole I did go down one time about cave diving, it seems pretty scary. So, butterfly. There we go. This is that fork I was talking about. We're gonna go over here. This is like a little clearing, and then you're overlooking the Dame's Cave, I believe it is. Dame's Cave here had the ceiling collapse on it, which who knows if there's more ceilings that have collapsed, but it's kind of cool. Spooky. And this trail cam's always here, so I assume somebody monitors it, so that way they make sure that nobody got stuck coming down. Well, maybe they're like me, making YouTube videos or something. Like I said, it's a little slippery. It's also very cold down here. Like I said, it's slippery. So somebody had a fire going at some point. It's kind of creepy under there. And then down here. Came out of the cave and there was a couple there, so didn't record that. But I'll probably go back and climb into that one section of Dame's Cave, see if I can't illuminate things back there. It's a little bit of a climb, but kind of fun. But right now, since they're checking out that one, I figured they told me they just came from Peace Cave, so I'm going up that way. And then go from there. The one nice thing about the caves is that it's kind of like natural air conditioning. Crawling, 10, 15 feet down under the earth. It's all very cold. Feels nice though. Don't know if that was like an attempt. Yeah, it is an attempt at the peace cave. Looks more like the lambda symbol, doesn't it? Yeah, it's not that way. It's over to our left here, I believe. Not yet. I think that's it. We're gonna go around this. Don't need to climb over everything like it's a jungle gym. Here we are. Alrighty. See if I can do this. Just one arm. Yeah. Do not die. Inspiring words. So I lost a shoe. Can't quite stand up here yet. He did get some with that rainfall last night. You can see where it kind of pulled in here. Like I said, it's like almost a clay. Pull out of this. I don't think I went that way. Spooky. Go much. If I go much deeper in here, I'm gonna have to crawl, and that looks like it might drop. So. Peace out, Girl Scouts. Stuff in here. Oh, I think that's where it falls down. Lots of bending and contorting. Ooh. Yeah, that's that other way. From my recollection of it, I think it just bottoms out right there. Kinda cool though. Pretty dark. Headlamp's kind of useful though. Peanuts. Somebody was snacking down here. Lots of garbage. Which is kind of sad. Looks like they filled in that with rocks. Jeebs. A creepy looking face. I wonder, probably not good for you to spray paint down here, given it's a confined space, and the fumes probably do wonders for you. Because it's already pretty thick, like the air. It's kind of thick down here because it just stays. Very shallow in here. Not a lot of depth for you to crawl or wiggle. I don't want to get crazy. Oh, no, curl back out. My. Oh, there's a little frog. My precious. He's a little guy. Teensy tiny. That's oh, there's the grating. Where they blocked off another cave. It's probably just too dangerous. It looks like it's kind of been filled in. Or maybe it's propping it open. Who knows? Hard to say. Start to go back toward Dame's cave. Maybe that couple's moved on. And if not, I'll find something else to do. There's a couple of caves. Sticky. Yep. Creepy. Another little frog. Gotta keep on going. Alright. Yeah. Yeah, so if you go back this way, it just turns into a bunch of rocks, but there's nowhere else to go. At least I didn't see any when I crawled back there last time. Don't really feel like doing it again. Get all dirty. We just crawled through there. And there's an even smaller hole at the very start of all this that you gotta crawl through. So, I think I'm gonna start coming back out. Yeah, it's not exactly a lot of clearance for it, but it's still pretty neat. So these caves are some of the oldest in Florida, and they're one of the few ones that are dry. Because I definitely wouldn't come in here if there was a bunch of water. But it's pretty neat to see it all. That way, I think it just falls down into the same kind of groove right there, and then down there again. But even I am not skinny enough to fit down there, and that's saying something. Yeah, I mean, I probably could. I just don't feel like it. One last little, 2 stretches actually. Oh, bit of a narrow opening there. Lots of nonsense. This is probably, I wonder how. I guess it was pretty tall. Because that line there is where it all must have caved in at. And then all that dirt on top just fell in. To look up when it did collapse or if it was always like that. Be interesting. I might just take a little bit of a breather here and charge the camera a little. One more that I know of. I think it's called Danger Cave. You'll see why when we get there. Spooky. But not nearly as scary as Sick Bat Cave, I would say. That way for a little bit. Nearly time to go. At that point, it's very hot right now. About 3, 4 in the afternoon right now. I'd say 3 o'clock on the dot. More clay. Here we are. Danger Cave. danger, I believe, is down that way. It's very narrow. Like you can only army crawl your way through there. The danger lies in getting stuck. But I don't think I'm gonna go. Thought I saw something slither underneath that rock. Yeah. Alrighty. Time to crawl back out. Yeah. Then this one, I have crawled down in here before, but it's not very deep and it didn't go anywhere. So I did a little digging, and the main cave is called Dame's Cave. They also refer to these as Vandal Cave, mostly because of all the graffiti. Apparently that's a bit of a mainstay of this place. Hard to get rid of it all, I suppose. Or hard to know who's doing it to punish them. But yeah, so it's the result of acidic rain carving out the limestone here, forming these natural cave systems. And they said that back in 1999, back in 1999, two teenagers got stuck in the Peace Cave after they went through a narrow 50-foot section of it, which must be that little spot that I saw down at the bottom, which I don't even know if I'd go down there without the camera. So definitely wasn't going to take the camera down in case I get stuck or anything. But it's pretty around here. Very pretty. Got a little dirty. Ain't nothing a shower can't fix, though. Which probably smells like a good idea right about now. I don't know, I might go a little bit further on the main trail here. See if I can't see anything else interesting, and then hike back. It's it's a big old loop, but basically this section of it's just out and back. There's not a whole lot of difference that'll show up on the way back. Oops. That's not good. It's charging, so that's good. Maybe I'll just do that right now. Charge it again on the way back. Unless, of course, it dies. And then I'll charge it then. Might come across something else interesting. I hadn't gone past Danger Cave there, so maybe there's something neat out know there's something neat out here, but maybe I'll find it. So as often happens, the camera got too hot. It had to be turned off for a minute, so I pulled out the battery and let it cool off a little bit. I did find a second part of this loop. It joins up, there's a 2-track back that way where people can drive their car down, but then it reconnects with the hiking trail. So this one's closed to vehicles, motorized vehicles. Haven't been on this part of the trail yet though. Kind of nice. Lizard. Many, many lizards. That's where it freaked me out for a second. I always think when I see these hanging vines though, it makes me think of the little fuzzy caterpillars. They're called asps. But when I was a little kid, like 7, 8, they had this camp site off of an old fort, like the road leading out to an old fort, and this was here in Florida. I remember grabbing onto this vine, and I would swing out from the camper. And one time when I was doing that, I let go and fell down and was looking at my palm, and it was in my right palm, right there on the fatty part of it. There was a little asp, a little brown caterpillar, and it stung. It's like a chemical burn, essentially, on your hand. Does not feel fun. Some type of tree nut. Almost looks like a pecan. Or a pecan, as I'm often told I incorrectly say. Maybe not. No, it doesn't have the markings of a pecan. That's a big oak right there. Wonder how old that one is. That's what the inside of these nuts look like. Looks like a horseshoe. No entrance to a cave right through here. Follows the perimeter of this depression here, this valley. Looks like. Ooh. Definitely a hole. But I'm way off the beaten path. I don't think I'll be going down in there. Looks like there's a bunch of spiders, spider webs and stuff that cover it up. Probably best to not try and scamper my way down in there. There we go. Got a little dark. But I think that's more so because the foliage is really thick overhead of me. Huh. It's a creepy old stump. Oof. Stump. Or a root. Tried to trip me. Yeah, I think I got out here shortly after 1 o'clock. So, 3 hours spent spelunking and hiking. Not a bad day. Like I said, there's only so many caves in Florida, and most of them are wet, underwater caves. So I probably won't be going into too many more. But that was a cool day trip. Kind of reminds me of Georgia. Pine, pine as far as the eye can see. Alrighty. Well, for the rest of this hike, I think I'm going to pack it in and let the battery charge on this thing, and then I'll give you a little outro. But before I get there, just want to say thanks if you watched up to this point. Thank you for stopping by, and I'll see y'all around in the next one. Till next time. Hope y'all enjoyed my little adventure. Not sure where I'll go next, but look forward to seeing you there with me. Thanks again for stopping by, and I'll see y'all around in the next one.